We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters.
I grew up understanding the children of the community are the children of the community.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats.
Mr. President, what did you order?
Chocolate chip.
Oh, yeah.
He has already, yes, you may clap.
Tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
No, not you. Not you. Your organization's terrible. Your organization's terrible. Let's go.
The total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows.
My business is so strong, and it's so. By the way, is there a vibrator? What is that?
It's a vibrator.
What is that?
It's for my wife.
What is that? It's one of two things. Either it's a vibrator or this chair is collapsing.
It's the table turning.
Am I safe on this chair? You know, it's one of these fold-up chairs, and I don't want to fold up on the floor. That's no good.
That won't happen on my watch.
I don't want that scene of Biden walking up the steps of the airplane.
Yo, they call me Sleepy Joe because I'm off to Perks. Get in here. This is where I bring the girls that are really trying to fuck. Peep this shit. Bitches love this. Bill Clinton was on some freak shit. All right, let's go see where all that conspiracy shit goes down. Fauci came up with COVID in this chair. And this is where I've been cooking. My new song is Stand on Business. No, I'm serious. Hop off my dick. Stop playing with me, America.
President Biden, we see here that you will be 116 this coming up November. Everybody is very concerned. What type of surgery you be getting to keep you going like this? Because how you moving so great?
Well, first of all, that college football dropping, you might want to get you a PS5 or Xbox or something to play when you get some time or when you get an off day. Bad Boys 3 was exciting. I had a date, but Chris Brown came in town and she wanted to take a picture.
Okay, next question, Mr. Trump. Thanks for patiently waiting your turn. Why you don't like President Biden, and can you see yourself playing the college football with him, being competitive on Xbox, PS5?
Well, first off, he lied. We all know ain't nobody trying to date him. Come on, let's keep it real now, especially not in public. He over there smiling like he on one with them. Expect the guys that had teeth in his mouth. But he know he not ready to put $200 million on that one player that college football. So, Chris Brown took it, bitch. He act like it's all good. Heartbreak's bad for your health. He just won a whole championship for Duck of the Year. He won the whole championship. To do that, you don't know how to let the girl talk and play your part. Females don't want to talk about your low cholesterol. And they don't want to keep saying that, there go my grandson ass smile you be making. They want hundreds and fifties. They know my pocket's in good shape. And I feel as though he been eating nursing home jello for about 25, 30 years. Last time I smoked with him, he covered my lighter. I said, bro, that mine, I know what color my lighter was. The crazy part is, that wasn't even his first time. But the man stood there, looked me dead in my face and said, a big bag of Doritos, $8.99, got him. I said nothing about Doritos this cap. What I said was, you want to be the boss, you got to pay the price. And you do. You got daycare, weed fur. I done gave y'all last $1,200. Y'all wasn't doing nothing but having a whole lot of threesomes and satanic freak ass shit going on, knowing you're supposed to be with one person. So anyway, what we was talking about? Oh yeah, I like when he say $1 million, baby. Excuse me. We was talking about Tariq St. Patrick. What? My stick ain't in the box. Mr. President, you have a response to that? I don't think he really went to go see Bad Boys 3, tell you the truth. I don't think he knew where he was at. I watched the whole damn thing. The theater was packed to hell. And this is my turn to play the game. Lip sad nigga, words ain't accounted for. He still chasing clout. Chris Brown don't owe me no loyalty. Stepped on hamburger lip sad and he looked like he spit DVDs from his mouth. Mr. Anderson, Agent Smith suit ass nigga. He celebrate with cream and we stew. He want us to believe that Boom Howard is independent. Only thing we believe is when you giving us news on the weather, or when you tell us Hank Hill got you drunk at Hill. When Hank Hill mention your name, you got famous all across the world. All across the world, free beer, no charge. I wanted him to win, till he started showing out saying, I'll make Hank get on your ass in front of people. I'm like, what you on? I'm getting money, you getting money. We supposed to be smoking gas, buying cars, trying to fellowship. Ho ass nigga. Well, say that to me when the cameras go off and this is all over. Man, you ain't no G. We gon' see. Bottom line, this ain't your time to shine. This year we letting people come up. We gonna let y'all open up trap houses all across the country and make it a law that 12 can't do nothing about it. Long as you ain't stepping on nobody's toes, nothing about it. What trap house he open? None. And it's also gonna be free chicken sandwiches at your local Popeyes every Friday, 3 to 10. He never turned up like that with the people at all. He too busy going to the salon. Synthetic bird needs her ass. And I tell you what, deep cutting when it got stitches, mouth ass nigga need some water. You got super glue between your lips down the ugly ass nigga. That man will eat some syrup ass pancakes this morning. That's why his mouth stuck together. He looking at me all crazy like he wanna do something, but guess what? He could do something right now. When he first got on, I said, don't let this king of the hill stuff go to your head. He said, dun 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 dun. I was like, cuz, what you doing? I said, we finna go to my nephew baby shower. Don't come in there with all that. Monk Mason with the PlayStation looking at me. Just like that, I crushed his dream. Cause when he came up, he started being mean. If I was looking down on people, I would have never made it. Real talk, never. I'ma open up the trap house, but I'ma supply the gas, A+ graded, with a free scale just to get started. You know why? Because ain't nobody gonna be broke.
Have you ever seen that video?
No.
This is what people love about Donald Trump. The fact that he would say this.
There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me.
Donald Trump, you are known for your terrible haircut, and now I can see why. Your hair sucks. You look like Justin Bieber caught on fire.
What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank. I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. Well, I'd better wrap up because Mayor Adams told me earlier that I needed to make this one very quick, especially the city has reserved this room for a large group of illegal aliens coming in from Texas. There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? White Dudes for Harris. Anybody know? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me. A major issue in this race is child care, and Kamala has put forward a concept of a plan. A lot of people don't like it. The only piece of advice I would have for her in the event that she wins would be not to let her husband, Doug, anywhere near the nannies. Just keep them away. That's a nasty one. Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. Doesn't he look glum? He looks glum. But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
See your best shot. When the judges are silent, it's not necessarily a good thing.
You look scared. You look like you're covering yourself in quite an awkward cross.
The pose is awkward. You should have been more relaxed in the photograph.
You lose your neck a lot in your pictures. What happens is when you lose your neck, the model walks out of the building. Your neck is your key to being a model and having to show that length.
Well, Mr. President.
For a second time. Barack, very nice to see you.
Congratulations. How you doing?
A lot better, Dad.
Yeah, I bet. Knew you'd win.
Oh, really? Oh, come on. Anyone could beat her.
Kidding
She's
me?
just...
I was just as appalled. You know what happened? He just didn't want to leave.
I know.
Is what happened. I did what I could to help her. She was horrendous.
I know. You know what I realized? Hillary still hates me. So much. I know. She'll never forget me. We should meet to discuss
I
it.
think so, too. We can definitely set something up. Let me know whatever
Oh,
works
God.
best for you.
I was going to fly back to Florida tomorrow for the Gulf.
A little bit of brain damage and CTE goes a long way. Here we are. You're talking to the man himself.
That was a good one.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate that.
You did a good job.
Well, you were at my one before that when I fought the guy in the audience.
Oh, that's it. I
Yeah,
like
that was me. Yeah, that was me.
The guy in the audience didn't last too long.
Okay, question? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
In a tweet this weekend, Mr. President, you said that it's incorrect to say you're limiting.
Head and king stand alone. Not alone. Go hit him!
It drives the whales frickin' crazy. I always got more publicity than other people. I don't know exactly why. Maybe you can tell me why.
Oh, I could definitely tell you. You said a lot of wild.
Maybe. Russia would have never gone into Ukraine if I were president.
How would you have stopped it?
Automatic, two things. I told him. I said, Vladimir, you're not going in. To me, the most beautiful word, and I've said this for the last couple of weeks, in the dictionary today, and is the word tariff. It's more beautiful than love. I lost by I didn't lose, but they say I lost. You're not a Kamala person. I know you. I've watched you. I know him better than he does. You know what? Without speaking to you, I think I know you maybe almost as well as your wife. You're a Khabib person, but you're not a Kamala person. No, they asked me to run on a treadmill, and then they make it steeper and steeper. They said, it's unbelievable. I could have gone, I'm telling you, I felt I could have gone all day.
Drugs. Hey, I'm looking to buy drugs. You got any drugs? I just want to buy some drugs. But then I got sidetracked by these girls that wanted to invite me to their room for a pizza party. Cocaine! Yeah!
He's an old guy, has dementia, can't lead us, and the country is screwed. Tells some big lies, barely speaks English, sniffs children, and their mom's hair too goes the wrong way. When he leaves his speeches, gets lost each day in the White House yard. All the Dems say that we should re-elect him. How can he run when walking is hard? And Joe keeps falling, yeah, he keeps falling, keeps falling, falling, yeah, he keeps falling, and Joe keeps.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
You might recognize him from the Oval Office now. Please welcome to the stage, Joe Biden. So let's get ready to play. Really? No. What animal makes this sound? Joe Biden. Joe Biden says, boom. And Donald Trump, what's your answer? What animal makes that noise? What a stupid question. We've seen it. We've heard your responses. Congratulations. Who really needs to know goes to... Hold on. The judges are retabulating. Joe Biden.
Hunter Biden is planning to sue Fox News. According to a letter from his lawyers, the lawsuit is imminent.
This is a letter obtained by NBC's Sarah Fitzpatrick that comes from the new attorney that Hunter Biden has entered into a contract with, and that's famed entertainment lawyer Mark Geragos. And in this letter, he sends a warning to the Fox News Corporation and Fox News Digital that they are preparing to sue the company for what they describe as conspiracy and subsequent actions to defame Mr. Biden and paint him in a false light, as well as the unlicensed commercial exploitation of his image, name, and likeness, and the unlawful publication of hacked intimate images of him. And essentially what Geragos is arguing in this letter, it's actually a member of his legal team is arguing in this letter, is that Fox is unfairly and libelously attacking Hunter Biden when there are no merits to many of the claims that they've been making about him.
Bernie was right. The ultra-rich are fucking up society for everyday Americans. That's why I'm proposing a national billionaire hunt. That's right, folks, we're going after the big game. I'm talking about a nationwide manhunt. We're going to bag us some billionaires. That's why I'm running for re-election. Some people might say, isn't this just class warfare? And to them, I say, yeah, it is. But who says class warfare can't be fun? This shouldn't be a red or blue issue. It's time to put on our big boy pants and big girl pants and big they-them pants and say enough is enough. We're going to take back our country one billionaire at a time.
Take the shot.
Let's call it The Purge, Billionaire Edition. Let's finish this job. I know we can. Fuck 'em.
Said to the American people, regardless of whether your candidate won or lost, the sun would come up in the morning. And that is one bit of prognosticating that actually came true. The sun is up. I had a chance to talk to President-elect Trump last night, about 3:30 in the morning, I think it was, to congratulate him on winning the election. We are now all rooting for his success in uniting and leading the country. So I've been...
Richard Blanco returned to a poem he wrote from the second inaugural of Barack and me. And always one moon like a silent drum tapping at every rooftop and every window on every country. Let me start this over again. And always one moon like a silent drum tapping on every rooftop and every window of one county. Ukraine has victory in that Russia does not prevail is continued support. What we just signed. We signed that, and a significant number of nations have signed it. We have convinced the G7, we've got support of the G7, and quite frankly, 48 other countries. We sat with the Prime Minister of Japan, South Korea. We have 50 nations have signed up beyond the NATO and the G7. And so we're going to stay as long as it takes. With regard to the plan, that is a plan in process now. We're discussing with our Ukrainian friends exactly what it would be. We have a lot of movement toward that. We know the outlines of it. We have not done the detail of it all. Everybody knows I like kids better than people, man.
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
Keep yapping, man.
Best rapper alive.
Tupac. Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
You're the sucker. You're the loser.
Basically, I'm here to announce that we're building Iron Man.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him
Of having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant. What are you talking about? You have the morals of an alley cat.
And he calls me a jackass. He's a jackass.
But I'm serious. These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass.
I love the Mexican people. El hombre del pelequin.
Well, nice to see. How old are you, 17?
6.
Books credit for this, Mr. President, you or Trump?
Is that a joke? Oh, thank you.
What's your 2024 agenda? Because I feel like we live in such crazy times that is one of the things I feel we hear less about.
Look, the 2020 agenda is to finish the job.
Oh my God.
You ever notice he starts off strong? Within about 2 minutes, he can't talk anymore.
His views on where to take America are older than... Anyway.
And then he walks off. You ever notice he always goes like this? Then he comes back up to the mic. And he's looking, he's totally lost. There's stairs all over the place. He could go there, here. He could jump off the front of the flat. But he always goes like this.
A story that kind of disappeared very suddenly. Do you have any idea whatever happened to the drones?
What happened to drones?
Well, you had said that you thought the government knew what was happening with these drones over New Jersey. There were some by Bedminster.
I don't know. They're over Bedminster a lot, so I can imagine. I'm going to give you a report on drones about 1 day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drones. And it's not only with me. Glenn was telling me today that in Virginia they have drones all over the place too, and nobody's reporting it. I don't know why they're not. Do you want to say something about that?
Just one quick comment.
I love Italy.
What can you possibly say after that, Dave?
We did learn that his golf handicap is a 6, even though I'm pretty sure it's dementia. Also, what he has in common with golf is that we've stopped counting strokes. People are wondering what drug cocktail Biden might have been on. So I'm going to guess whatever it was mixed by Cosby and Justin Timberlake. There's no way this wasn't set up to get him out. It was like watching Tommy at the end of Goodfellas. The entire time, I don't know what Joe Biden was looking at, but he just looked like a fat guy that was at the Golden Corral and he was told the chocolate fountain was out of order. It was
that's not normal.
It was like he was wondering if he left the stove on while he was standing next to the stove that was leaking gas.
Yeah, usually it's followed by a giant explosion, which might actually be what we witnessed.
Oh, it was. It's just called